I talked to Pete today.
Pete, that was the older brother?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was Mark, Pete, or Sean.
Oh yeah, I talked to Pete. Um, Wyatt was telling me something about Sean. One of his last words was that he's disappointed how divided the family is.
Wyatt?
Yes, he says it makes him sick to his stomach. That was one of the last things um, he said before we hung up.
Damn. I mean, as I said, like, they're acting this way by choice. They don't accept either one of us.
Well, we got when are we gonna accept each other?
We could.
But I mean, I will say that as an adult, I have a right to have certain boundaries. Trying to establish healthy boundaries, and you have a right to establish your boundaries, but not on the strength where it involves my love life or my spiritual beliefs or me vaping. Like I had quit vaping for a year and a half, and then life just started stressing me out. Like I do this kind of stuff to stay calm and keep from going crazy.
And I know the Bible mentions to be not equally yoked with unbelievers. So,
Yeah, it took certain things to open my eyes. What was to certain things to happen to me to open my eyes to see that yeah, people are like really like fuck. But I'm still trying to figure out who had told you something about dumping your body in the river.
the actual fake Darnell Williams perp, not Anthony, and multiple perps.
A couple weeks ago, a dude pulled a gun on me. I'm still fucked up about that. Then it fucks me up even more that Wyatt dies after, uh, you know, a
After,
dude had to come by the next day and apologize to me.
wait,
Because I almost got shot behind a misunderstanding. Like, he was finna shoot me point blank, no questions asked. But I put my hands in there and I'm telling him, like, you asking me about my girl, and I don't know you. I'm not from here. Like, that's a nice welcome to Chicago.
but Tierra seemed like she got you in all kinds of trouble. And you might feel like I'm a piece of work or drive you up the wall with my OCD and everything. Um, I know you wouldn't want your house to smell rubbing alcohol.
Okay, so about suggesting like going back to the vegan diet, or well, not meat because I love meat, but I'm just saying, like maybe taking some like lavender capsules or some oat straw or like some heavy like deep breathing, to like or like me and you going around walking around the block together, and
Well,
that'll be our little bond time.
but
I
well,
mean, you don't have to come by me if you don't want to, but at least I'm just trying to make look. Our brother just died. It could have been either one of us. And then I promise you, it will hit different because you and I are twins. We came out the womb together. I promise you, if anything happened to me or you, it would hit different. It ain't gonna be like losing our mom or losing Wyatt or something like that. We're twins. We came out the womb together. We have a more deeper connection. And I would think that it would be appropriate to try to make amends before anything happened to me or you.
why you like it seems like you using that fake mental health terminology. Oh, that's inappropriate. Oh, what the hell? Uh, I mean, and I don't even do the vegan thing no more. Well, I found out I didn't realize in the beginning of my research I made all kinds of mistakes, but now I've been on the right path for quite a few years now. But in the beginning of my research, I got certain things mixed up and messed up, and I was getting frustrated too. But I guess after more like 2017, 18, everything ironed out. And so now, I mean, it took me some years of learning and getting frustrated. And part of the suicide attempt in 2010 had something to do with me learning about the Illuminati. That was part of it.
That's why I had suggested that you take a little break because I felt like it was overwhelming. I
Well,
wasn't trying to control you, tell you what to do.
a lot of people once they wake up to the truth, but then you know, I mean, but then I'm on the right path now. Even though I'm not perfect and I never profess to be perfect or better than anyone, but I can teach you some things just like you can teach me some things. But
Yeah, we used to, remember you used to make a little grease concoction, the soap concoctions? I got that from you.
well, certain things I would talk about, you would get frustrated and say you don't want to hear about it. But
Because sometimes
like
okay, so okay, if we're talking, if I tell you something is making me feel uncomfortable, like you can't take a break and come back at it, or just like respect my boundaries.
other twins don't get along like that.
But it's a thing called boundaries. Like why would we talk 24/7, talk about stuff that's triggering to either one of us?
But I'm saying like other twins don't have like I mean other twins treat each other equally rather than one trying to dominate the other.
I'm not trying to dominate you. I'm just trying to help you get on your feet like you always.
Just like moments where you will refuse to discuss certain topics with me, but the same topics you talk about other people and be okay with it because you think I'm crazy.
Candy, I'm no better than you. I've never been in competition with you.
Wow,
Why what?
because that's another lie you just told.
For real? How you gonna tell me how to feel? I
You
never
just
felt like I was in competition with you. I was forced to have to grow up faster than you because Ann raised us two different ways.
and that was part of the manipulation and mind control and brainwashing. And you hear what I hear.
So let me ask you, what would be the reason that you would think that I would want to be in competition with you?
Well,
You didn't think that I wouldn't want more for like me to be doing TikTok dances or doing cooking challenges, you stay come out the best. Like no, everything has to be hate and fighting every day.
but I mean, I hate that this. I wish that the foster mom never did this to us.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is what I said for years. I felt like she felt like you felt a certain way to me, and she took and ran with it. Because let's keep it 100.
Beginning,
So that
she manipulated us from the beginning.
okay, but we're 41 now. Like it's up to us to undo it if that's what you feel.
But I'm saying like the mind control is the brainwashing is like I mean like they cemented it in your head to think you're better than me, smarter than me, and got more common sense than me and everything.
Candy, you know who think that? You do.
No, they've been saying that for years.
I, okay, so are we at a point of trying to move to a resolution, or you like
Well,
what
you
we
got
doing?
certain so-called boundaries with me, but the same boundaries. I mean, you don't even like as I said, you got the family got a certain kind of control towards me.
No, I don't know why you confess me to be this horrible person, but I'm not.
But I mean, you deceiving people into thinking that your intentions are pure when yeah, you've been perping me and friends with the stalkers.
I take it you don't have any intentions on reconciling.
Well, how could I if you're friends with the stalkers?
I just blocked on you, didn't I?
The same
But I'm
way
not
as
blocking Kim.
I did.
Just let you know that now.
What?
I'm not blocking Kim.
Well, she's a perp. Kimberly Harper is a freaking gang stalker. Yeah, I said it. And she even threatened to throw me in the water, come all the way down to Pensacola to throw me in the water when I was in Pensacola and homeless by the bay. She threatened to come all the way down there and throw me in the water. I mean, who the hell is a set of twins that you friends with all my enemies, all my
I
dark?
don't even know. And like I said, imagine how I felt you cool with Jamel. That boy
Never close
makes
with.
me cringe. Y'all had a thing where EB was saying, "Oh, he got proof of videos or Jim sitting there talking." That's proof. Is all I'm sitting there talking and having a conversation? That's proof.
But I was
Gotta do better than that.
of stuff that you never even told me.
What are you talking about?
That was like you didn't tell me until just now that I mean
We had 4 or 5 years for me to tell you. I've been telling you hop on live with me ever since I could go live, and you kept refusing to talk to me. But then you said family don't tell you nothing. I'm trying to make it make sense.
but then but even before 2019 you would do stuff like when our birthday comes you either ignore me every year or wait until wait till around our birthday to pick an argument with me for an excuse to justify
That is not true.
our birthday. Yes it is.
That is not true. You said what you said about Dr. Harrison. He had just passed away. I had a good relationship with him.
I don't care about him. Fuck him. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Fuck him. Fuck him. He was a fraud, satanic fraud, fake IDMR cult leader. Still tied to and attached to the cult.
It's not a cult,
Yes, it
and I
is.
haven't been in over 8 months.
And cults are dangerous.
I'm not in a cult.
It's a cult.
Candy,
Told me
you
that about
cannot.
my friends who said right after we turned 18. When you called me up, I
You
was going
you
in this.
can't dictate my spiritual journey. Everybody has their own spiritual journey. I'm not understanding why that's not.
Institute of Divine Research. It's a false religion. It's a cult.
Okay, so but what does that have to do with me and you mending? It's like you're going in circles.
See, you trying to gaslight me.
How?
It's like you saying phrases to trigger and gaslight me.
I'm not intending to trigger or gaslight you in any way. All I'm saying is, what does my spiritual beliefs have to do with making amends with you?
You talking about making amends, but you talking about boundaries. I mean, as I said, other twins don't have
So
it.
it's okay to keep overstepping people's boundaries? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what
But,
you're telling me?
but you gang stalk me and have
I'm
straight
not gang
gang
stalking you.
stalk too.
I'm not gang stalking you. Just because I asked for boundaries, that's gang stalking you?
That's I mean you gaslighting because you won't even come clean with the truth.
What true candy?
You won't even come clean with the truth
What's the truth?
that you have been participating in gang stalking me along with you have been and doing and saying stuff on purpose to trigger and upset me, and then now you're talking about boundaries.
Yeah, like telling people where I live and how much money I make.
I don't
And
tell you where you live at. I don't
so
even know where you live at.
good, because then you tell people I lived in Mesquite, Texas. Who even told you how much money I make?
You did in 2017, but then your cult following flying
So
monkeys.
that is okay to blast that on the internet, knowing that there are people that
About stuff that you
so if
embarrassed.
somebody would have came and robbed me and shot me because you gave out my info, how would you have felt? You'd been
Wait,
glad too?
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said if somebody would have came and robbed me and killed me, you'd have been happy I'm dead too?
No,
You
but
sure?
it seems like you sitting here trying to manipulate me and stuff.
I'm asking questions. How am I trying to manipulate you?
And it seems like so many people are siding with you
What?
because you brainwash a lot of people to think I'm a horrible person.
No,
And then when I say you're a perp, you make like I'm calling you names.
that's not calling me names. Calling me Dexter is not calling me names.
But you have your cult following flying monkeys to call me greedy.
You have been calling me Dexter for how long before I even came on and started saying something on YouTube?
But you slandered me to my neighbors
I don't know your neighbors.
when I was in Los Angeles
I don't know your neighbors.
because they started doing me horrible stuff
No,
after you
your neighbors.
lied to me.
I do not know your neighbors. Period.
The neighbors even told me that you said stuff
I,
about me.
I know how. Explain to me how I get their phone number. How would I know they didn't explain it to me?
Well, I didn't have a phone at that time, and our biological mom Frances had passed away.
Okay, so
But they told me that you were saying stuff about me.
okay, so is it possible that they were lying or trying to create division? Yep. Is it not possible that they weren't lying to you?
They would say stuff that would come from nobody but
Birthday
you.
Brandy Candy's been like that since we were kids.
And you got everybody think I'm just paranoid and delusional and not being gang stalked. And I'm just schizophrenic.
I know I'm not gang stalking you.
Yes, you have been. And I'm sticking to the truth.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna do it no more. Can we make up now?
But it's like the family and y'all ain't to be trusted.
Well, then you got a fucking problem then. I'm tired of fucking being patient with you. You sitting here crying to all these people that you trying to get off the streets and the family won't help you, and I fucking been trying.
You
And that's
laugh at
your fault shit you don't trust because you know you said so much fucked up shit that ain't no repairing or coming back from. But I still try to make amends.
you for quick to forgive everybody else, but you stay
Okay,
quiet.
so what is it calling when I tell you to come up here by me? That's not forgiving? That's not making amends with you? I've been patient for 4 motherfucking hours.
But you laugh when
Like I
Yvonne
said, I've been patient for 4 hours.
you laugh when Yvonne told me, oh, I don't want you at my house, I don't want to be bothered. And you laughed and I was out cold on the streets. But as I said, it seemed like you want to control and manipulate me.
Out cold on the streets pretty much any night anyway. And from you proving my point. No, it's not afraid of nothing. You proving my point.
And see,
This is what happened in 2017. Like I said, you proving my point. Don't come on here telling people, dog in the family out talking about they don't want to help you out. When somebody extend a hand to you, you push them away.
but you've been friends with
Stop using that. I don't trust you as an excuse. Please stop using that as an excuse.
you've been friends with the stalkers.
Candy, do you? And this is gonna be my last time extending my hand to you.
But I mean, how am I supposed to know you're genuine?
Where would I have time to fuck around and our brother just died?
Other families have. If Rebecca got time to be an asshole when Blake died, and Yvonne too.
Do I look like Rebecca or Yvonne? No, ain't no getting no slack. I've been giving slack for 4 hours. And give
No,
it time. Her mind is set and been set for 4 or 5 years. Now this is what it is.
well, a lot of targeted individuals can't really trust people, and they get our family members to gang stalk when we target it.
Well, Candy, you just have a problem that it seems like you know what to do to figure it out. You figure it out.
And so many people, like when I call people out on their evils, it seems like they just try to downplay everything. It seems like this fake the warriors. Yeah, you a perp talking about go take your meds, Candy. How about you mind your business? And y'all think I should be on medication? Y'all all gang stalkers. Everyone who wants me medicated is a gang stalker. That the only time the
And
family,
been like this one since we were kids. I'm gonna be honest with you. She been like this.
see the fake Darnell Williams perp talking about your twin sister works with me, and he's saying stuff like you, we own you. Don't forget, Candy, we own you.
I quit.
But you refuse to be open minded about me being gang stalked, and then you make it like I'm trying to force beliefs down your throat. In 2019 and 20, we weren't on speaking terms, and you were already mad at me, so you try to lie and say that I've been scamming people and a fraud and all that.
Like I said, right now you're proving my point.
Because you can't control and abuse me.
control you how? You said you wanted to get off the streets. I don't abuse. I don't just go around abusing people. And you don't remember how violent you were to me? And what your excuse you said earlier in the live? Oh, we were kids. Like that won't play on my mental. Just like a child being raped, a child being abused, that'll play on their mental. You know how many times in the middle of the night I woke up swinging because I'm having nightmares of you putting your hands on me?
But
Ask
you playing
China.
like
Ask Dwayne.
you playing like you're the only
Ask
victim.
Chloe.
But you've been violent and abusive towards me. But it all because of the foster care abuse that happened to us.
Okay, so you don't remember choking me to the point I almost died?
But you done stuff to me too.
Last time I checked, I formally apologized to what I did to you earlier in the video. What more do you want? I don't know if you want me to kiss your ass or like what exactly you want me to do. You're reading the comments and not answering my questions.
And these perps talking about I got worse in the last 3 years.
See, you're not really here with us.
And these fake perps being messy in the comments. Well, you've been more merciful and forgiving towards everybody else, even non-family members. And a lot of the times, if you stay grudgeful at me for a very longer than everybody else.
No, Tierra never did. Tierra never said I lied about being raped.
You
Tierra never
you
called me
said I
a
lied about being raped and mocked and made fun.
You
And I
remember
never
Jerome?
made fun.
You remember Jerome? Your
Why
ex-boyfriend?
you do that to me? As I
No,
said, you
you
trying to
wanna
make
talk about the uncomfortable stuff? You wanna talk about the uncomfortable stuff? Let's talk about it. Jerome, you don't remember you said he raped you in my house before I even moved everything in? And that was after you couldn't get in touch with him? So then he come to my apartment looking for you, and then I got in his face and confronted him
manipulating and
about
lying.
the rape. He
You
raped you,
switching
and
the
I got
story,
in his face
manipulating and
you
lying.
over to my house, and y'all was sitting on the couch hugging and kissing.
No, that's not how it happened. You see, you want me, you try to get me to admit to things that's not true.
Candy, you can't rewrite history.
No, that's you trying to rewrite history. You always been lying.
Okay. So what are we doing here?
Rape me.
Okay, so boy, y'all was hugged up on the couch afterwards in my house.
Y'all sit, no, you sit there and orchestrated and set that up after you knew what happened. And then
He popped up at my house, and I cursed him the fuck out. But when I seen the confusion in his face, I said, "Y'all need to talk," because
no,
evidently
you
got the
knew I
wrong
was
memo.
playing games.
What? What? So okay, Candy, we keep going around in circles. Do you want to reconcile or no? It's a yes or no. But there's no reconciling. You keep calling me names.
Well, I'm saying that this Harvey in the comments is a perp that's turning against. I mean, and the Warriors, you a perp too. Harvey is a perp, and no, Harvey, you lying and you satanic and you part of the cult too.
Candy, can you please stop calling people names?
As I said, this Harvey person is being messy and messy and lying perp.
Candy, I feel like making amends is not what you want. Just keep avoiding the question.
I don't want to go to Atlanta. I don't want to go to Georgia.
I'm asking about making amends over the phone and us not speaking bad on each other no more. I get it. You don't want to come here.
Well, I don't want nobody with my phone number because you're probably gonna give it to them.
That's why I won't give nobody your phone number because you gave my phone number to all my damn exes while I
That's
was
not
with Dwayne.
that's not even true.
How did the mind? How did the mind get my number?
Who
How
the
did
hell is
Jamel get
Jamal?
my number?
See, it seems like you
How did
manipulate.
the mind and Jamel get my number? I'm not you.
But you try to falsely make like I'm a bad person.
Do you think that was right to give out your sister's ex phone number to your sister and she's married?
You sitting there playing games and lying. Just like you
What
lied
the
on
fuck
me
I
on
gotta lie for?
you lied on Facebook and said that I know all the exact measurements of Dwayne's penis. I saw you say that.
You
I ain't
told
say
me his dick was short and fat, and why we just
that.
keep you? It's like you keep reaching for fucking argument, and I'm telling you straight the fuck up. That shit will kill you.
And see, y'all outsiders, y'all don't even know. Talking about Candy, take some accountability for your actions for once. When she's sitting there lying on me,
How is that a lie? How the fuck Jamel get my phone number?
you told him stuff about me when you were in the
No,
military.
no. And guess what? They came on your on your videos to comment all this shit about me, but you still on the streets. But that mean you so well, huh? You trust motherfuckers on the street more than you trust your own blood. That's
Well,
your
you trust
problem.
internet strangers more than your own twin sister.
I've
Internet
experienced dealing
strangers.
with you. All right, your mind made up. You ain't coming here.
But it seemed like you and the whole family would constantly treat me like a
But
mental
change
patient.
the entire subject.
You trying to discipline me like a mental
But
patient.
how am I trying to discipline you? I'm 41 too. You do realize that, right? I'm an adult too. You do realize that, right? All this petty ass. I'm 13 minutes older than you. We still the same fucking age.
But you always act like you think you got authority over me and talk to me like a
No,
little child. You even had your car
no,
by flying monkeys to harass me and call me little girl. And you
no.
even call me girl.
Girl is a term of endearment.
No, you said out of belittling and being belittling and condescending. But this fake ass warriors don't even know what you're talking about.
Stop calling people names.
And this fake JD Fisher calling me
Stop
incoherent.
calling people names.
JD Fisher, shut the fuck
We
up.
are
First,
Candy.
he's sitting there calling me incoherent. And y'all calling me all kinds of crazies and mentals and saying I need medication and that I need to rethink my life decisions and all that. Fuck you, fake ass JD Fisher, fake ass the Warriors. Fuck y'all. Because anybody who suggests mental health, y'all perps. And as I said, got everybody, you know, suggesting mental health, that's demonic. That's not trying to help.
Did I say that out of my mouth?
I'm talking about this fake ass warriors and all that.
Why you
JD
see?
Fisher,
That's
you
what
just
I'm talking
gaslit
about.
me
You
by
keep
calling,
over.
telling me,
That's what I'm talking about. How
JD
you
Fisher, you
keep
just called me
overstepping
incoherent.
people's boundaries. You keep overstepping boundaries. We're trying to have an adult, cordial conversation here. Me and you.
When you feel like other family members are stepping over your boundaries, you don't treat them like how you treat me. And I don't intentionally
Oh,
try
is
to
that
take
why I
away
don't
from
fuck with them no more? Is that why I don't talk to them no more? You gotta stop comparing everything.
shut up, Sonny. Shut up, warriors. And doctors is not God. The fake foster mom and she committed fraud when she lied and said I'm schizophrenic just so she can force me on Social Security so she can be stealing money from me for my freaking
Okay,
life.
okay,
She
so
had me wrongfully blacklisted
okay,
from employment.
okay, okay. So you tell these people that you're disabled. What is your
I am
disability?
disabled,
What
but I'm
is your
not
disability?
schizophrenic.
Okay, so what is your disability?
And you stop playing games.
I'm asking the question. Anna, all I did was ask her, what is her
I
disability?
am not schizophrenic.
I asked you, what is your disability then?
But you just
Simple
patented the
question.
foster mom's lies saying
This
I'm
is
schizophrenic.
I'm asking
The
you,
foster
what's your
mom lied and
disability?
said I'm schizophrenic so she
I'm
can still
bruh.
control me.
I'm asking you.
You lied to
I'm
people and
asking
said
you.
that you
What
lied to
if
people and said
okay,
I
if
was
it's not
mentally correct and
schizophrenia,
that I
I
don't have
said you
Tourette's.
tell your subscribers you're disabled. So I asked, okay, what is your disability then? I'm
Not
asking you to
schizophrenia.
answer.
Well, you just threw up the devil horns.
You want to come
You a
chop my hands off? All
you a
I did was
deceiver.
get some talking with my hands.
You a deceiver.
Fuck all my shit, bro. I'm done. I'm done.